I'm Seth for Life, and you're watching Krypton's Toy Vault. On this video, I'm going to be going over this set of Fantastic Four figures that I got from a buddy. So I ended up doing a little bit of horse trading with a buddy of mine, GeekFusionTV. I had found some figures that he was looking for, and rather than have him send me money to pay for them, I told him I wanted him to find me some figures that help fill some gaps in my collection, and this is what he ended up put together to send me, along with a couple other figures, but this was the majority of it. Two of them are Hasbro Marvel Legends, and two of them are toybiz Marvel Legends. I will pull them in, take a look at them, and go over what exactly he did. Because rather than do the easy thing and just send me 4 figures, he wanted them all to match. And he asked me what color scheme I liked for the Fantastic Four, and I didn't really know how far he was going to take things, and I told him I liked the black and blue because that's what I prefer. And so he went through and repainted each of these to be the black and blue color scheme so that they match and they actually look like they belong as part of the same team. So I'm going to go ahead and start pulling in and looking at them. I'm going to start right here with the Mr. Fantastic. I don't really know what these waves these figures are from or anything like that. I just know that I believe this one was a Toy Biz Walgreens exclusive, but I'm not sure. He's got a very good. I like how lanky he looks. He looks like a nerd. He looks like a Mr. Fantastic nerd. And this one was one that got repainted to black instead of white, I believe. I know he was talking about painting this stretchy hammer fist. But it is Toy Biz. It's got the ball joints, which I actually don't really hate for this. It does have a butterfly joint. Pretty cool. But it's Mr. Fantastic. He can change his proportions at a whim. And having kind of a tall, weird, lanky looking Mr. Fantastic just straight up works, in my opinion. I believe he did a touch up on the head too, but I'm not entirely. I believe he did. But yeah, it looks great. When he did tell me what he was doing, I was ecstatic. I've always wanted to get some Fantastic Four figures. I don't have a very complete Marvel collection at all, and this was one glaring, obvious area that I was lacking, and I'm not lacking them anymore. This guy's got articulated fingers. You don't see that on action figures anymore. That's so cool. Head sculpt looks good. It just goes to show you, you don't have to have the latest and greatest one to get a good figure. This figure has got to be 25 years old, I'm assuming. I don't know. Let's see. Does it have a date on it? I don't think it has a date on it. But it looks fantastic. These were my first Toy Biz figures in general, so I was not really sure what I was expecting, but they blew me away. I was so happy. Pull in Sue Storm. This was another one that I know for a fact that he repainted to be black, and this one he even went a step further and he painted the shoulders black. This one had bare shoulders and a little bit of a slutty Sue thing going on. and he changed it. He made her look a little bit more, I don't know. It's cool. I like it. It makes more sense. This one is a Marvel Legends Hasbro figure, I do believe. Yeah. 2007. I don't know what... I believe it was a Build-A-Figure wave, but I don't know which one. This is one that suffers a little bit in the face department and the hair. It's pretty simple, but the figure looks great. Paint's clean. And I do like the modification with covering up his her shoulders and stuff. Didn't really make a whole lot of sense for Sue. This is Sue. This isn't Malice. I pull in Johnny. And this one, he did a full repaint on all of the flame effects. I believe he did a repaint of the black on this one too, so. It looks fantastic. This was another Hasbro one, also 2007. So I believe these two were in the same wave. The way he redid the flames, I like this one because it's kind of an in between. It's not. It seems like a lot of the times you either get full flame on effect or no flame on effect, which is just, no one wants a no flame effect, Johnny. But having one that's kind of in between seems like the best of both worlds. And he did I love the paint job on that headpiece. And lastly, this one I know is a Series 2 or 3 toybiz the thing. And for this one, he did go over the blue so that it matched tone-wise with the other three. But the big thing for this one is he used some acetone, I believe, and cleaned up a whole bunch of the dirt. When this figure came out, he looked very dirty, like he had been crawling around in New York sewers, and he fixed that because it was an issue. I mean, this looks like the Thing. This doesn't look like the Thing has been running around in sewers. And this is a figure that has some surprisingly interesting articulation, especially for the age. It's got like these butterfly joints that pop out, but as a result, he can get some pretty good movement out of it. I mean, it looks kind of silly from the back, but that's not the side you're looking at. This is the side you're looking at, and it looks great. He can do no rubber diaphragm piece, and he can do a clap, unlike some other figures that had to do the diaphragm piece to get to that level of movement. Now the hips go about 90 forward, but basically nothing back. Not much movement on the knees. About 90 on the elbows, pretty good. And then shoulders can go all the way out. This one is 2002 toybiz. Yeah. I love that head sculpt. That is such a fantastic head sculpt for the Thing. So yeah, this is a fantastic figure. This is my favorite of the group, of the bunch. It's just got that perfect comic book look to him. And the world of difference that cleaning it up made. And I just want to point out, after he cleaned it up, he went through with I believe a Gundam marker, and re-outlined all of these little pieces of rock. And I can only imagine how long that took. Yeah, that is a fantastic figure. A fantastic 4 figures. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'll bring in some other figures. These are all older figures that are still relatively available and not stupid expensive. So I will pull some others in and see how they fit in, and prove that they fit in just fine in a modern collection. Here they are with the Fantastic Four 2-pack Wolverine. And I don't have the Fantastic Four 2-pack Spider-Man, but I do anymore. But I do have this Fantasy 15. This is the Target exclusive retro carded one with the blue spider on the back. And they look great. I need to pick up another Fantastic Four Spider-Man to go with him, because I ended up using it for a custom. But they fit in just perfectly. No issues there. Spidey and Wolverine. Oh no. Here we have him with an Iron Man and a Hawkeye. Again, scales perfectly. Just because these figures are 20 years old doesn't mean they don't fit in anymore. They are cheaper, a lot of times cheaper than new ones, and they look fantastic, and they definitely still fit in. And here we got the Marvel Legends, still Marvel Legends Ant-Man, and the newer retro carded Agent Venom. Again, scales perfectly well. Zero issues. And for a little variety, here they are with some G.I. Joe classifieds figures. We have the retro carded Duke and the retro carded Cobra Commander. Again, you know, you want to do a little clash with the Joes and the Cobras? They fit perfectly. No issues. See, it's totally easy to have a perfectly cohesive Fantastic Four, as long as you have someone else do it for you. I'm just kidding. These are fantastic. They're well done. I keep saying fantastic. It's not intentional, but it is thematic. I have zero complaints about these figures. They're great, and they're not expensive. They're not unobtainium. They are. Yeah, they had to be. Had a little paint done to them to make them look like they're part of the same team. But you don't have to do that. You can easily find another Mr. Fantastic. This figure has been released so many times. You can get him in whatever color scheme you want. And it just so happened to be that the one that he found was blue and white, and I wanted him blue and black. That's about all I've got for this. They are great. If you don't have a Fantastic Four, you should definitely have a Fantastic Four for your shelf. That's all I've got for today. I'm Sith for Life, and you've been watching Krypton's Toy Vault. Thanks for watching.
Stats on the shelves like soldiers in a row. Superman, Skywalker, Spidey on the shelf.